This is my honest review of the Aloft Hotel in Denver, Colorado, North Westminster. Walking in, this is a 2 queen bed suite. As you can see, we've been here a few hours, and so we all have our stuff on each of our beds. This is a dividing wall between the bathroom and the living area, bedroom. They're supposed to be queen beds, but I'm pretty sure they're more like full or double beds. This is a little nightstand. There's outlets to the right of that bed. There's like a little computer desk with outlets. None of the outlets in the room worked at all. So that was frustrating. We went the whole night without being able to charge any phones or anything. There is 2 couches, which was nice. You don't see that often in hotels. There's the AC unit television that was on when we came in. Some wall decorations, a coffee maker, refrigerator. A couple of the outlets did work. As you see, the lamps are plugged in, but like the USB plugins just didn't work at all. So if you had a regular outlet block for your phone, you could use that and interchange that with the lamps. Otherwise, you just kind of had to wait until one opened up and interchange that with someone else. My suitcase, the 2 couches, and then I'll show you the view from this side. It's a pretty big room. It was a suite, so it was a little more expensive. There's no dividing walls or anything, which kind of like a dividing wall if you have more than, 3 people in a room. Again, the 2 beds. It does have a nice big window. It doesn't open. It does have a pull-down shade though, with a nice view of the Lifetime Fitness across the street. Little corner suite, little table and seating area. Here's the bed. My sister's crap everywhere. Pretty big full-length mirror. You don't see that a lot in hotels, so that was nice. And walking into where would supposed to be, this is a safe, but on those hangers above it was supposed to be robes. They didn't have any robes for us. That right there is a note saying that the fire alarms are going to go off at 11. This is a bathroom, walk-in shower. That door opens up. It's not a slide. I don't know if that matters to anyone. The sink area, towels underneath. Yeah, so before we were going to check out, they had a fire alarm, so we ended up just checking out early. This is the little toilet area, bathroom. Has a sliding door for privacy. Gas station-esque wallpaper with little UFOs on it. It was a pretty nice hotel for that area. Would I stay there again? Probably not. If I had to give it a score out of 10, I would maybe give it a 6.5. The pool was the best part, so we really enjoyed that. We didn't spend a lot of time in the room. When we got to the room, the beds were made and everything, but the floors weren't cleaned. I remember I dropped like a shirt or a towel or something on the ground and I picked it up. It just hit the ground for like 2 seconds. I picked it up and it was like full of like dust and like a big wad of hair. And that's when we had just gotten into the room and I had set my suitcase down. So hygiene is a really big thing for me. And so that kind of grossed me out right away off the bat. And then they didn't have the robes, which, not a big deal. But it's just one of the other things that they said they offered and didn't have. And then also, none of the outlets seemed to work. So we had no way of charging our phones. And I also had no way of charging my camera batteries. So This video that I just showed you, that you just watched, was filmed on my iPhone, so it's not exactly the greatest quality. A lot of hotels you stay in, if you have an issue, you can, address it with whoever's working the front desk, or if there's someone there who's able to give you a different room or come in and do maintenance or something. So we kind of said, none of the outlets work. We don't think our room is cleaned. Just the beds were made. And they kind of just brushed it off. They didn't really offer to move us anywhere else or offer anything. And so for that reason, just kind of the little things that added up, I probably wouldn't stay there again. If you need a place to stay, it was just under $200 a night. And so, I mean, for the Denver area, it's a pretty decent hotel. They look to be hiring a lot of new people there. There was an older guy that was working in the pool who was super friendly. He was like testing the chlorine levels or something. And so he was probably one of the friendliest employees there we talked to. They were training in a lot of new people there, so hopefully things change around. I would say if you're in the area, give it a try. Maybe you'll have a good experience. One thing I do recommend is if you do use the pool, bring your own towels, because when we were down there, another guy, not the friendly guy, they were out of towels, and the guy told us, he made sure to reprimand us and tell us, do not take these towels anywhere except for next to the pool. Don't take them to your room. Just, he gave us kind of the rundown. He had passively accused us of taking towels to our rooms when it was the first time we'd been to the pool, ever since we'd been there. And so they were out of towels, and I don't know if he was just frustrated because they were out, but they had 3 baskets full of dirty towels that they hadn't done. And so they definitely weren't out. They still had them. They just needed to be cleaned. And so just keep that in mind. Give it a couple of weeks. If you're in the Denver area, give it a try. I think things are on the up and up. It is a fairly new hotel, and so I think there's just a lot of kinks that these places work out during their opening. All right, thanks for watching.